there's even a bit of humor in it when you think of such people as actors. Just something that may sort of bring it down a bit.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl China here. I'm back again with another YouTube with y'all. Today I'm going to talk about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Today we celebrate him. He's a great guy. Back in the day, it was so bad. Like, whites and blacks couldn't go to the same school, and they couldn't use the same bathroom. They had like whites had their own bathroom and the blacks had their own bathroom. Like, even the whites and the blacks couldn't even use the same water fountain. It was so messed up back then. And Dr. Martin Luther King, all he wanted was blacks and whites to be able to go to the same school. See, now blacks and whites can go to the same school. But back in the day, they couldn't go to the same school. Remember Rosa Parks? She went to jail. They took her to jail because she wouldn't give up her seat for a white person. She said, "No, I'm not giving up my seat for a white person." So they took her to jail, and that was really sad. Like, segregation is so messed up. Back in the day, it was so messed up for real. Like, everybody back in the day, everybody should have went to the same school. Like, they shouldn't have separated the blacks and the whites. Like, put the whites in the front and put the white people in the front and the black people in the back. Like, they shouldn't have did that. But now, I thank Dr. Martin Luther King for fighting for freedom rights. Free at last, free my almighty, free at last. And Dr. Martin Luther King said one day he had a dream that all his 4 children wouldn't have to go through racism. They have to go through colorism and all that. Dr. Martin Luther King, he had a dream. Oh yes, he had a dream, and today we celebrate him. If it wasn't for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., it probably would be the same way as back in the day. Probably would have been the same way. Blacks and white couldn't go to the same school. Blacks and white can't use the same bathroom. Blacks and white can't drink that same water fountain. I felt it really bad for the people back in the day, for them. Because it was really messed up back in the day. But, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., he was a great guy. He was a great guy. And he was the greatest guy ever, because he made a way for us. He made sure that blacks and whites can go to the same school, can drink at the same water fountain, can go to the same bathroom. They had it where white people go to the bathroom right here, then black people go to that bathroom. They couldn't go to the same bathroom. They couldn't go to the same bathroom. Like, they couldn't sit together. They couldn't even sit together on their butts. That's how bad it was. Just think, back in the day, how it would have been if you were born back in the day. During those times, if you were born back then, you would know how it was hard for people they couldn't go to the same school and they couldn't because blacks and white was separated. You see, now blacks and whites, they can go to the same school, they can use the same bathroom, drink the same water fountain. They don't have to have no signs that blacks and whites, not no more. Just remember, when you think about using a water fountain or going to the bathroom, let's remember that back in the day, it was totally different. Thank you guys for watching this video, and happy Dr. Martin Luther King Day. I went to the parade today. It was so nice. It was so fun and nice. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for daily YouTube videos. And I will see you next video. Bye.